Tassell.
Looks like it's a banner show, everybody. And Will didn't even bail. Did he even try to get in? Or?
No, he had a thing that it's valid, and we'll talk about it. It's sad, so let's not bring it up now.
He has health issues.
Yeah,
we are live. Oh wait, I did that in the beginning. Hi everyone, welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. I bet it's been great. So
yes.
All right. Now, why I'm late? I just did 2 shows on the Celebrity Beyond at 7:30, 9:30, and my wife also joined me today on this cruise, and we will see 3 ports. And have 2 sea days and 9 creme brulees. It's going to be fantastic. And this is a 6-day cruise, and I will work 2 of those days. The last cruise, I was on 10 days. I also worked 2 days, had 8 days off.
Wow.
Unlike Carnival, they don't lean heavy on comedy here. It's kind of wild to sit around 80% of the time. The part that I'm really good at, actually. People on the ship whispering all the time, man, that guy's good at nothing. That's fantastic. But I did today sit around and write these jokes. Here we go. Number 1, GPT, and Amazon are saying that if you say please and thank you to AI or Alexa, it costs the company millions of dollars. Did you all hear that? Because it takes burning a lot more fuel to power the algorithm for responses from the servers. So Jeff Bezos recommends, instead of saying thank you to Alexa, do what he and Elon Musk say to the women in their lives when they talk, shut up and get pregnant. That's what those Sorry, got too real. All right, real off the bat. Let's try this one anyway. A Texas mother was arrested when she brought vodka Jell-O shots to a 5th grade classroom party. Hey. No word on who won the beer pong tournament. What's funny is they didn't figure out there was alcohol until the kids had drunken most of the shots. They had drank most of the shots. The first clue the shots were spiked, said the teacher, was when all the kids agreed that the newest Jackass movie was really underrated. Because that's what you do when you're drunk. So, okay. Hey, the laughs so far sound like the 2 shows I just did. Yep. Scientists in Sweden did a study that finds breathing can affect pupil size and vision. Breathing. 200 participants were tested, and it was found their pupils distinguished small objects better when they exhaled and detected faint objects better when they inhaled. One group's pupils went around and straight up when they breathed out quickly, and that was teen girls. Okay. All right.
Chuck, would you explain that, please?
Oh my God, yes. Shut up. Okay. This story, I wonder if anybody talked about. A man has been arrested in the Kristi Noem stolen purse case. And of course, it's an illegal alien, isn't it?
Of course.
And this doesn't sound set up at all, does it? This a masked illegal alien walked by Noem's Secret Service detail and sat next to her family in a booth, and then in a mask, and slowly slid his foot into their booth and drug the purse over towards him in a mask to his table next to the head of Homeland Security, where she has a full-time security detail, and then using his illegal alien powers, hid the purse under his jacket and walked out right past her entire family and the Secret Service. This is what happened. She was eating with her family at a table when he stuck his foot into a booth and slid $3,000 in cash over to him, and then grabbing the purse, and he walked out past this. Has anyone ever been in a booth and not noticed an errant foot sliding in between you and the family members? Have you not noticed a lone masked dude sitting next to you in a restaurant when you're the head of Homeland Security? Why is anyone just wandering up and sitting next to me? And what's with the Secret Service? I think Victoria's Secret could provide better security than India. Masked illegal aliens are sitting themselves at restaurants right near them, and they don't blink. A dude is climbing up a drain pipe with a rifle at the ex-president's rally, and they don't even flinch. Luckily, Noam got her purse back, but it will have a maxi pad stuck to the side of it for a couple. That was a long way to go for that little joke, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a long walk.
But I just want to reiterate, how real could this have really been? How do you walk by this? How do you even go sit? How do they let you just go nonchalantly in a mask, go sit next to the head of Homeland Security? It's crazy. Okay. Researchers have been studying why cats will sit on their toys. Yep. You ever notice cats sit on their toys? And after extensive search, they found out because they're mine, bitch. Steven Spielberg called The Godfather the greatest American film in history. Yep. And later that night, his children were released from the Gambino family basement. And I said Gambino because Costello, I think you'd all be confused. Okay. It was Frank Costello, but it was Gambino. Okay, yeah. Shut up. Cheech and Chong's last movie is out. And in it, the two famous stoners do not get along. They bicker and pout about who was the best in their careers and who was more talented. Interviewers tried to get Dave's take, but he wasn't there. Yep, that's the joke I decided on. You know what's funny is I wrote all these yesterday morning, and they're new to me. Everything I'm reading. I wonder who wrote this. He wasn't as funny as I thought he should be. Beyonce will embark on her Cowboy Carter tour. Who's going?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. It will be guaranteed to sell out all of the world and make upwards of $1 billion. And it will spawn 3,000 right-wing memes about how Kids Rock new tour is going to be better. That's Kids Rock's tour. I'm sure you've seen all those stupid memes about Kid Rock's new tour is going to be better. Okay, what do we have left? Got so many. A woodpecker in Massachusetts has damaged more than 20 vehicles by whacking away at them with his beak. The head of the local zoo said it's mating season and the bird probably sees his reflection and gets angry. Experts say the problems caused by the birds are still 1,000 times less than the damage caused by peckers in the back seat.
Oh, God. Keeping it classy.
Who saw that one coming down the road? Okay, I've only got 3 more. The Ice Bucket Challenge is back. Yay.
Oh.
That is not an immigration joke. I don't know why I wrote that. How do you think that is? Oh, the Ice Bucket Challenge. I get it. The Ice Bucket Challenge was a challenge from 2014. Remember, where you dumped a bucket of ice on your head to bring awareness and donations to find a cure for ALS. That's nice. Dumping a bucket of ice on your head is also what they call looking at our retirement accounts. Okay. Retirement account. Good. Chuck enjoyed that. Her retirement account. Here is a real headline from USA Today. A real headline. Dorrit Kimsley files to divorce husband PK after Shauna Wall spotting.
What?
Now, I have spoken English for more than 55 years, and I recognized 4 words in that sentence. That's it. I have no joke for that. I looked at that. Dorrit Kemsley files to divorce husband PK after Shauna Wall spotting. Does anyone know what that is? Jeff knows? Okay. Last joke and then the joke of the week. Here we go. Last week, I joked about Trump and ICE deporting a toddler that was rescued by a dog. And this week, ICE has now deported 4 children who are United States citizens, just 1 week later. So I guess I'm a prophet at this point. So this week's headline, ICE deports Ted Cruz because the Grandpa Muster vibe just creeps him out. We got a weird little energy in the show. I think we mess it up like this. Next week we'll be back.
Oh, amazing! Next week.
Here it is, the joke of the week, and then are you gonna do a song, Steve, or are we gonna?
I'm not sure if Luke, are you ready to do a song?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll have another dumb song from Luke this week.
All right. Here's the joke of the week. I wrote it. Why couldn't the man decide between pancakes and eggs for breakfast?
Why couldn't he?
He would always waffle.
Hey. Uh,
That's a good one.
Ouch.
that's our friend Brad Tassell.
That wasn't bad.
Yay.
Those